Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake goes by.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Thor is coming out tomorrow, and one of the reasons why I'm watching it is because it has an actor who portrays the role of Curse. If I'm not mistaken, that I've been a gigantic fan of for years. It's not often you find actors that, that are very distinguished in how they look and how they sound,
Yes.
but are able to portray characters differently each and every time, where you forget who they are, how they look, and how they sound. He came to major fame. A lot of people know him from the series Oz, but I know him from doing videos with like the likes of Mary J. Blige, and a few others. Welcome to the show, Adewale Akonoye Agbaje.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Wow.
What's up?
Welcome.
How you doing,
Oh,
man?
it's great to be here. What's up, Sway, man?
Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
My Yoruba brother, right? Is it Yoruba?
That's right, yeah.
From
Yoruba.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
My stepfather is Nigerian.
Is that right?
Edo, right? Is it Edo or
He's Igbo?
Igbo, yeah.
Yeah, Igbo.
Igbo.
There's three main tribes, Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. Yoruba. Yeah, you would be Igbo.
I would be Igbo,
Yeah,
right?
you can tell from your features.
From the bone structure, right?
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah?
Yeah. She would be Igbo, too.
Kelly Kincaid would be Igbo.
He would be Igbo, too.
Igbo. I once read that because a lot of Yoruba folks come from the Congo, too, right? Or in that area?
Yeah, we kind of move around. Like it's the west coast of Africa is called the Gold Coast, and they kind of move around from Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Congo. So we just migrate. We're very nomadic. You know what I mean? But it's essentially the same tribes, but just move to different parts of the country and speak in different dialects.
Now, you speak how many languages?
Well, I can get by with a few, a little bit of French, Italian, bit of Yoruba.
Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui?
Bien.
Bien.
Et
Okay.
toi?
Ça va. Merci beaucoup. All right. Let me go Italian. Arrivederci.
Ciao bello.
Okay, I don't know what I just said.
Wait, yours don't sound sexy. Right. Yours just sounds so hood. Like it sounds sexy.
He's just keeping it real.
I'm just keeping it 100. Heather.
Okay, sorry, Sway.
Just keeping it 100. Man, you were born in the UK though, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And then and you come over here and you just made a big splash in the film world. I know you're a very educated man, speak multiple languages. Acting was your field of choice. How hard was it for you being an international actor to come over here and break in Hollywood, so to speak?
I mean, it was hard. It was backbreaking hard.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first came over, first of all, I had no working papers. So that was something I had to figure out. And then people didn't even know what a black British person was.
Yeah.
So I'd open my mouth. They said, where are you from? And I have to admit, even at that time, being dark black, in the industry was not something that was favored. So there were a lot of, things against you, but I always looked at those as positives because being in England, I would watch shows and listen to the music, and that would inspire me. That would say to me that there's another way of life. And that's the life that I want. So that's what brought me here, and I wasn't going to stop until I got it. So I'm just really happy to be sitting here with y'all.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Adewale, come on, man. Don't be gassed.
I'm just happy to be part of the party.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can imagine that how hard it would be, especially, because you were the only, and me, when I watched The Mummy, you seem like the only one who organically fit the role anyway.
You know what?
I'm just saying. It looked like it was supposed to happen.
Okay.
But what I find great about you, because I also watched the George Tilman is a friend of mine. So then the inevitable defeat of Mr. and Pete.
Yeah, it's a
and
great movie.
you played the PO, right?
Yeah, Sergeant Pike.
Yeah,
the housing officer.
The housing officer, and you play such a variety of roles. That movie was powerful in itself too. That told a story we don't often hear. Is that why you picked up that script?
There's two reasons. I mean, one is George Tilman. I think he's one of the most important black filmmakers that we have today. And second is the story. I mean, without filmmakers like George, these type of films are not going to be told. And it's such a beautiful story of these two kids, and it's stories that we're very familiar with.
Yeah.
The plight of how two kids overcome adversity and how they do it together. I think it's a beautiful tale, and it's inspirational.
Yeah.
So I think the reason, there's always two things that I look at a script. What is the story, and what is my part in that story? And if both of those things I like, then it's a no-brainer. And that was, and also the people involved. Alicia Keys did a great score on it. Jennifer Hudson, who's absolutely amazing, brilliant transition from music to acting. And I just like working with my own people.
Yeah.
Because you can do all these big budget movies, which is great. We have Thor, but it's important to be grounded and rooted in reality. And these movies are.
That's what they are, man. Man, Adewale is here, man. A lot of people know him as
Adewale.
That's all Heather keeps saying. Adewale is coming by, man.
Oh, Heather.
Heather B, man.
I know, I'm trouble.
Heather.
Yeah, if you're a big Thor fan.
You like that big bad prisoner,
Yeah, you like that, huh, Heather? Yeah, wipe the drool off your mouth for 1 second,
Sway
Heather.
hater.
All right, 888-742-3345, man. Since we got my Nigerian brethren here, I want to play one of the biggest artists out of Nigeria. I had a chance to interview him. He just gave me a lot of insight. This is the Bands. Check this out.
Hey, get the fuck away from What the fuck you doing? Tony? Al?
Yo, after I saw that scene in Oz, anytime I had a girl, perform any type of like oral sex on me, I would say it just like Adewale said it.
Say it, Sway.
Suck my dick now.
Oh
Yo, it works every time, Heather. I'm just trying to tell you. They think they seeing Adewale. I walk around, no shirt on.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm traumatized.
Yo, Oz was such a revolutionary series to be on TV, even though it was HBO.
Yeah, that was the joint, man.
It was. I know you. I mean, that was back in the late '90s when it first came out, but you guys as actors had to be really brave to play those roles too, because it was a lot of nudity. Yeah. You seem like you took pride in that part. Like it was like it seemed like you wanted to be naked in that in the series, but it was a lot. It's like, yo, I'm gonna get paid from this.
Dude, listen, all I could say is I was hungry.
Yeah.
And and I just remember, man, it's like I started that show. I had 2 lines. I was supposed to die in the next episode.
Wow.
And I was at the back of the game. And I said, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And I just went for it. And it was a great time because the energy on the set was really competitive. If you couldn't throw down, you get killed. And if you're the leader of the pack, then you got to be a leader.
Yeah.
And, so there was no room for if, ands, buts, or maybes. You got to go there. If you're going to be bad, be bad. If you're going to rape, you're going to rape. This is prison. So that's what it was, and I was ready to go there, man.
Wow. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
People, that's interesting because people are always so focused on the finished product. And you talked about how hard it was when you first came over here. What are some of the jobs that you taken before getting into the industry? Did you wash dishes? What did you do?
I mean, everything from bouncing in clubs and, just whatever. But what I was intent on doing was always doing a job that was related to what I wanted to do, whether I was sweeping the floor of a theater, or just emptying the trash around production companies.
Yeah.
As long as I was in that vicinity where I could talk to somebody, say, hey, can I do this? I was always make sure whatever job I did was around that. But, it was hard. It was a lot of, I remember when I first went to L.A., I didn't drive because in London, we got subways and buses.
Yeah.
It's like New York.
Yeah.
And so I was riding a bicycle to auditions. And I'm telling you, I was riding my bicycle from Santa Monica to Hollywood. I was
like, what was it? A Huffy, a Mongoose? I mean, what kind of bike was it?
Dude,
Man?
it was a little Mexican bicycle.
Oh no! Wow. With the 1 speed and
1 speed,
no
does
free will.
all.
You hit the brake.
That was it. That's how I managed to stay fit.
I was gonna say,
And
built that body.
I would turn up at auditions with a towel in my rucksack, and I'd dry myself off, and I'd go in there, and I, do it standing up on my head, and then ride my bike to the next one.
Wow.
And I would hide the bike because I was embarrassed. People would be turning up, so I would stash the bike around the corner.
Wow.
I didn't want to see people, let them see me riding the bike to auditions and stuff.
Damn.
But that's it. And then taking the bus and getting lost all over the place.
And now you in Thor. Tomorrow,
From the bike to the Bentley.
From the bike to the Bentley.
Yeah.
Damn, he does so much. Yeah, does so much great work.
Yes.
Man, Adewale is here. Akinoye Akpije. Am I saying that correctly?
You got a good handle on it. It took me about 30 years, man. So-
Yeah.
No, it's Adewale, Akinoye, Agbaje.
Akbaje.
Yeah, but you can call me Adewale or Triple A, whichever.
Man, all right, that's a beautiful name, and it's
It is. And it reminds me of this national news story that we were speaking about earlier, because this 19-year-old girl, her original name is Keisha.
Right.
But she got her mother to change it to Kylie because being in school, she felt like all her classmates were putting on these negative stereotypes on her back. And she didn't want people judging her, thinking that, she was hood. And it had me also thinking some Nigerian friends that I have that have very long, prideful names. And then they change it just to, I guess, assimilate better and make it easier. Did you feel any of that pressure coming here?
There's always pressure from going to school, from going into the industry. But I am who I am. My name, defines my purpose. And that's why that's the Yoruba tradition. Ade means the crown. Wale means to arrive. Akin means warrior. Noye of chieftaincy. Agbaje of wealth and prosperity. So every time they call you, they're announcing your purpose.
Yeah.
So if you renounce that, who are you? Ain't nobody.
My name is
my name. Pusha T said it best. Pusha T.
Yes.
We walk around with these slave names. My last name is Calloway. My sister
Irish?
Tricia. It was Irish plantation. It was an Irish plantation that my family was owned by that had African slaves and Native American slaves as well. And so Call of Calloway was broken down to Call of the Way because my people told stories. They upheld the tradition by telling stories. So the irony is I've been working in media, radio, and television for a long time now, and what I do every day? Tell stories.
All the way, man.
Call away, but that's my slave name.
Well, look, no. But what you have to understand, you got to look at like somebody like Bob
Marley.
Yeah. It really is not about the letters; it's about the spirit.
Yeah.
And if you have the spirit to wear it, Bob can be the name everybody wants to have.
Yeah.
It's about the person. So I wouldn't get caught up in all this stuff. Just
thank you, Ade.
throw it down.
Throw it down, man. All right, we're gonna take some phone lines. 888-742-3345. We got Elon from the Bay Area on the line. Elon, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
Morning. How you guys doing today?
Doing well.
Yeah.
All right, I just was calling in. I'm a big fan of the show. I'm a big fan of the actor, too. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name because I'm going to get it wrong. But
Adewale.
Yeah. I've never been a little kid. When the first Oz came out, I was probably like 7 or 8 years old. And my mom was trying her hardest to keep me to watch that show, but I watched every single episode. Every single episode because of this guy right here, man. Big fan. Also, The Mummy Returns. Some actors just the villain, man. Some actors just got it. And you can play that bad motherfucker good.
Are you a villain? Is Curse a villain in Thor?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Curse, I never look at these people like they're villains.
Yeah.
You just got to look at what they're about, and then you play that. Otherwise, you end up, playing a stereotype. So Algrim in this is a dark elf whose race has been wiped out, and he's back to reinstate it, and he will do anything to do that, even lay down his life and transform himself into this beast to penetrate Thor's world. So I don't look at him like a villain. I look at him like a man on a mission, or alien on a mission.
Alien on a mission. That's a good way to look at, man. If I ever get demonized by something I do in public, then I'm gonna say I'm gonna flip it, and it's like I'm not a villain. I'm
an alien on a mission.
Damn, I like that, man. You know, I remember reading
Calloway.
Tell
that
story, damn it. I remember once reading that you felt like Hollywood was ready for a black superhero. You know, Thor is a superhero. You know, you still feel that way, that you know that there could be more portrayals of black superheroes in Hollywood?
You know, it's not so much that Hollywood is ready. It's the people.
The people are ready.
People dictate what Hollywood should do. I mean, and we have a black president, an African president, and Marvel alone has, like, for instance, in Thor, there's both me and Idris in Thor. Anthony Mackie is in Captain America. Jamie Foxx is in Spider-Man. So it's coming through. And I just think if you're going to represent the times, our people need our own figureheads that we can relate to. And I think it's got to reflect that. So definitely the audience is ready. And I think Hollywood is coming up to par with it. Slowly but surely.
One of my things on my bucket list, Adewale, is to one day find myself in the UK, somewhere in London. And I'm having a carefree time of my life. You know, no problems. I got the next 24 hours not to think about any business. And I meet up with you and Idris, and we just go party for 12 hours straight. That's on my buck. No, none of y'all could come. No.
Well, our bucket list is females.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo. That's what I want to do, man.
Idris in a movie called Shirts Off.
Bottoms off, too.
And what else off, Tracy?
Bottoms off, too.
Tracy, you can come.
Yay! Thank you, Adewale.
All right, man. Hey, man, thank you for coming through, man.
It's my pleasure. I want to tell you there's a couple of other movies coming out besides Thor. There's one, ladies, you're going to love this. It's called Pompeii. And I play the champion gladiator of Pompeii.
Wow.
Adebisi in the skirt there.
Shirt off.
And then we got Annie. We're shooting the black Annie.
Well, Will Smith
is producing it. Jamie Foxx is in it, and Quavon Wallace from Beasts of Southern Wild, and Cameron Diaz, and you know, and Jay-Z's gonna do the music. So that's gonna be our own little.
Tell Will if he need me for anything, you know.
Uncle Warbucks?
Warbucks. When does that open? When does that happen?
That's gonna be 2014 Christmas.
2014.
Yeah.
Man, Adewale. Akinoye.
That's right. You got it.
Agbaje.
Calloway, you the man.
There it is. I appreciate that, man. All right, Sway in the morning, Shade 405.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.